Hi. Hey guys, I actually hit the right button because one time I hit in, it was like, oh no, we just started when I'm hitting the in screen. Why is it screen like that? But anyways, welcome to a podcast. Um, it is like episode. Hang on, let me make sure I have all the VODs correctly. Uh, of a year. I know it's like It's week free for normal podcasts, but it's like week 6 overall. Because, like I said last week, the Daytona 500 podcast would have had to be moved to Thursday regardless. Because even when I was watching it here, my dad of Racers ran on Monday around the time I always go live. So, but yeah. Let me open the Google Doc. Give me some paper. I forgot to make a NASCAR prediction, so I guess I can count that as 0 for 2 or DNS. Well, yeah. Sorry, probably being on supporter sport. Forest group board. We try to work out our first watch party, which we'll be talking about that match later on, because we'll make a prediction for it. But anyways, let's get back on topic. We start out with some, excuse me, highlights. Ignore credit because we're not watching NASCAR highlights yet. Yes, I'm too lazy to type out Sportsnet. That is kind of sad, isn't it? Let's go to my regular account for YouTube. Give me 1 second. I know y'all can't see it. Uh, First of all, excuse me. And second of all,
And Brad Marchand playing his 1,004th game, the newly anointed captain of the Boston Bruins, with the retirement of Patrice Bergeron. We're underway. DeBrus into the slot for Coyle, kept alive for Lowride, who's fresh from the minors, and a shot from the point finds the range. Morgan Geekie just threw a floater up there, and it sneaks in the top left corner. And Boston takes a 1-0 lead.
And you're going to see this good battle won by Coyle in the bumper position. And the little flyby screen by Jake DeBrus.
anyways,
Gets into the eyes of Skinner.
yeah,
this
this was
one
not
just floats, as you mentioned, right to the far
yeah,
corner
came back,
and
but they
finds
still
the
lost.
open net. 1-0 Boston. Just a perfectly timed
the
shot.
losses are very bad this time
draft
of year.
picks in that league. I mean, it's not some glorified beer league. I mean, you got to work hard to get out of that league, and then same with the American League. Here's a turnover. Fogle with the net, scores! Stuffed it through Swayman.
I mean, like, obviously you hear it's gonna be a close game. If it lasts, it's like
This puck a couple of times for Boston to get it out, and they don't. And there's a lane that opens up again, and he just takes the ice that's given to him. So he sees that there's ice, he gets his feet moving, and then just jams it home. And you know, for Fogle, this is his protect the puck. Nice job not to allow DeBrus to get that stick in there, and he takes it to the backhand.
Oh, is that a new location?
I mean, those are spectacular.
They look great.
Sweater. Spectacular.
Right? I forget.
Sent in deep by Lowry as we bring you back for second period action live from Rogers Sports. 1-8 in a row. Brad Marchand to the net, shoots it.
Yeah, that was just like, bruh.
And Boston regains the lead 2-1 on Marchand's 26th, and it's 398th career goal.
Nice little give here in the neutral zone. You're going to see Hyman kind of take it to the middle, which draws Ceci a little bit with him. And that opens up a little bit of a lane for Marchand to drive down the left-hand side. Now, this is a wide-angle shot, and you can see the response from Skinner afterwards. He wasn't happy. Goalies don't like being beat on the short side when they're in that position, but that is a perfectly placed shot.
Derek Ryan digging in, and off the draw. Battled for. Trent Frederick to the line, swept across by Lowry, held in by McAvoy.
They made it 3-1 here. It was like,
3-1
it was like,
Boston, it's Trent Frederick with a deflection.
it's like the Oilers remember the game started.
Doesn't take much, does it? And here's the play here. McAvoy keeps alive in that line. It's Boqvist that picks this up and just kind of wrists it through all those bodies.
Yeah, plus Blue Jacket
Brazeau was
damage.
there.
It's like,
Frederick was funneling through.
it's like with a jacket, when someone leaves Blue Jackets, we actually figure out how to play hockey.
Skate in front and finds its way into the back of the net. So 2 deflections on that one. Maybe ticks the skate a little bit.
We'll turn 35 in May. And now
Perry and Wotherspoon.
Perry's landed a left-hand.
The fight worked, but it didn't work well enough, if that makes any sense. Worked to give it back in the game. It didn't work to get them the win. So,
Wotherspoon throws a right hand. Perry bounces back up. Now Wotherspoon.
the fight halfway worked.
Perry throws a straight right. Answering with a right hand is Wotherspoon. A Titanic tilt between Perry and Wotherspoon. Real slugging here.
I wouldn't wouldn't be surprised if Perry gets the extra 2 here, Jack. Weatherspoon obviously down to 5 defensemen already. Did not want to engage with Perry, but Perry was not taking no for an answer. I'm not going away. I'm going to stay here. The play was in the offensive zone. And then eventually says, you know what? We are fighting, whether you want to or not. And they shed the gloves and go at a pretty spirited tilt.
Here's Zaka.
I would say for instigator, but that was definitely instigating.
Return pass, Pasternak deflected to DeBrusque. Back to Weatherspoon. Talked about Brazeau's jersey. Weatherspoon 6 years in the American League. Here's a backhander score! Jake DeBrusque from David Pasternak. His second on this ice sheet. 4-1 Boston.
And for Pasternak, once he got possession behind the net with this puck, I mean, he's looking for options, and it's the high cycle once again that finds this. And then a redirection. It was a good save on the first one, but he picks up the rebound and puts it home. As you'll see, Pasternak kind of spin, finds his way to this shot. The redirection, good save by Skinner, but that rebound is left open. And
Zach Hyman. McAvoy.
Yeah,
Doing his best to erase
you know, if it's a
Hyman.
free goal lead, it was like,
Kulak stepping up. Boston 3 unanswered goals here in the second period. And it's 4-1.
it was just like, come on, man.
And Edmonton right back in the game. Fogel's second. 4-2.
nice job here, work out of the corner.
I don't even know how to describe this game except for it was on crack.
Hyman digs it out as he spins. He just throws it to the net, knowing Fogel's directing himself there, and it's a nice pickup move to the backhand. He waits Swayman out here. Swayman thinks it's going to be a redirection, but he corrals it, holds on to it, and tucks it home on the backhand side.
They come in with just 5 regulation losses in the 26 games they've played on the road. Swayman handles the dump in, doesn't get it out. CC a blast, and Swayman through him. And the Oilers pull within 4-3. Swayman thought he had it, but it trickled home. Ushered in by Yandler. His second goal in as many games.
The last few games. Now this clearing attempt by Swayman, handled by CC, who did a nice job, by the way, on the sequence coming out of the zone on a very hard passing Frederick to make that play out of the zone into the offensive zone. The speedy McLeod makes the forced play around the wall. This shot not handled. It's sitting there. He doesn't know that he doesn't have it.
Jake DeBrusque is 13th of the year. Right now, if this score holds, that'd be the game winner. Here's a shot, skate, rebound, score! And Edmonton's come all the way back.
Yeah, you like, maybe Edmonton can win.
Corey Perry, who started to change the momentum of this game with the equalizer.
The fight, trying to drag his team into the fight himself. They're down by 3, and they've clawed back and tied this one up.
But
On a typical Corey Perry goal, we said, go to the net. This has been a trend for Edmonton. Head up by Darnell Nurse, get that puck through. I think he gets a piece of it en route, not handled by Swayman. He chips his own rebound.
Pasternak able to regain, flip it over to Saka, wrist shot, and a save made by Skinner. I'm just saying, with a 4-1 lead, Bergeron has always been your defensive conscience, correct?
Yep.
Here's Loron. Drop pass. Pasternak shoots and scores. And Boston surges back in front, 5-4 on Pasternak's 36th of the year.
He walks into the middle and picks that spot with the wicked wrister. This is going to be a 3-assist night for Mason Lohrei, who just got recalled because of the injury. Lindholm drops to Pasternak, uses the screen a little bit as he gets that shot through. Short side. We got a good one on Lohrei. I think he's going to be a fantastic defenseman for a lot of years.
Ekholm. Shot disappears into traffic, so now the Oilers must bounce back again. McDavid won a battle, comes out of the corner. One-timer Ekholm. Another rebound and another goal. Zach Hyman ties it. Hyman's 34.
And again, get a shot through a presence in front. This is something Edmonton has gotten so good at.
Yeah, it's just
in the corner, though, go to work.
excuse me, one of the weirdest games I've seen as an Oilers fan.
Again by Swayman, and Zach Hyman's there to pounce on it this time. Great shot by Matthias Ekholm, though. He's tickling the Raptors. He wants that.
Final 5 seconds. Bouchard to Evander Kane. Has to hurry here. Shot short side. And Swayman guides back behind, and the Oilers will start the overtime with a full minute 40 on the man advantage. That was and Charlie Coyle to take the draw against Draisaitl to open the overtime. And Draisaitl digs in, poked free by Hyman, and the Oilers will have first possession and a power play to win. Protecting, guiding over to Saka. No shot. DeBrusque fumbled it away. Open McAvoy, waiting. Backhanded score. Charlie McAvoy wins the game for Boston.
Just
6-5
Boston
in
just
overtime.
got extremely lucky here. I'm not gonna lie. So it was nothing result I expected. So but yeah, that's that. I have again my email. Man, we had Oilers. This is wild. So
Connor McDavid, first overall pick of the
it's a
2015
5-game
draft.
home save for
Gene
Oilers.
Principe went over his numbers. 19 picks later, Joel Eriksson Ek leads the Wild with
Presented by
28
the
goals
Pepsi
this year.
Face-Off.
We are underway for what should be a beauty, the rubber match of the season series between the Edmonton Oilers and the Minnesota Wild.
In that game versus Boston, but they're happy to have him back in the lineup. And for Chris Knobloch, like the top line the way it was, so he stays in the second line with Draisaitl and Kane.
Kicks it back to Darnell Nurse on a pair with Cody Ceci. Shot kicked to the corner by Gustafsson.
This was Friday night.
The Wild event.
What's who played tonight?
10-7 victory, outlasting Vancouver on Monday afternoon, and then a 6-3
Because they
loss
lost.
to Winnipeg the next day. Here's a shot and a save.
Unfortunately, for the loss of
on
Alfred Breda, but we'll talk about that in a
Marcus
second.
The minute in the Pacific, reversed by Kaprizov.
So
Wild don't care. They're just trying to get in. Here's a steal by McDavid, backhander short side, and that was repelled.
Some meat out of their lineup with Foligno out, Maroon out, Bogosian out. They've got some fast players that have filled those holes and play a much quicker game and get on you.
Edmonton's got 14 who've only missed 2 or less.
Big difference. John Merrill had been banged up.
Sharp angle shot and a save made by Calvin Pickard. Spirited fight with Logan Stanley and Milwaukee.
I thought that was a low call, but let's miss one. Let's go.
Save Gustafsson, rebound loose.
I'll be right
Kaprizov.
back. Oh.
And Eriksson Ek had a 6-point game in that half.
Well, my mic was still on. So yeah, if you see my phone, I'm trying to work
Vancouver.
up a first watch party.
Erickson we told you he led the club in goals.
This goal was offside, but still didn't matter because it was still lost. So
and this has been a lot of talk for him. 29th goal of the season, if this counts. Now it might be offside. It's really close. As you can see,
it was
Kaprizov
close,
was right
but
on that line. They are motioning an official over to the Oilers bench. So they believe this is offside. It's going to
it was offside.
Our
teams have learned to not challenge unless we're
and for the last couple of years,
100% sure, because
absolute rocket pick in that corner. It's going to
you get delay of game penalty if you're wrong.
Coach's challenge brought to you by Specsavers, quality eye care
After
and
review
eyewear.
of the play, it was deemed the puck was offside prior to the goal, so we have no goal.
So
Blue line. That one is 12th year, just an anchor on the back end.
I kind of like that
Really
rule.
helped out the penalty kill over the last
I
couple
think
games.
they got tired of all the
Zuccarello
failed
short
challenges
side. They're a little more poised and
if they wanted
structurally
to
committed.
keep the
Yep.
game flow
That's a John Hines
as
team
smooth
who
as
is
we
well.
could.
He's really a detailed guy.
Goldie breaks loose and denied by Calvin Pickard.
I don't think Pickett had a bad game. I just think
Zuccarello. Oiler penalty kill struggling mightily lately, and a save by Pickard on that.
I just think his defense let him
A
down.
little bit aggressive on pucks, turn things over.
Here's a one-timer ripped on net and a save made by Calvin Pickard through traffic. You're not going to bring that 6-year-old game in here and dominate me. This is
So-
my ice.
They're not competitive at all.
Here's Perry. Perry in front, short side, and that was stopped. Striding in from the left-hand side, threw it around.
Anyways, I'm talking to my mom about bathroom podcast.
Save made by Calvin Pickard. That was the game in Edmonton. The Wild led on 2 occasions, and neither club was able to hold it.
I was right about them losing, but I wasn't right about them losing. Winning without break, excuse me. They lost it when I thought they were going to win. I mean, something Pickard could do there.
Set up by Middleton. And Minnesota takes the 1-0 lead on Boldy's 21st of the year.
You're going to watch Middleton come up the ice here, and there's one poke check on him, a backtrack, one miss right there, and because that puck is missed, it gets shoved over to Boldy. So Zachon was aggressive coming across. Boldy recognizes there's some space, one quick move to the middle, and he releases on the fly. It's just backhand, forehand, it's off of his stick in a flash. And that beats Pickard. I mean, that's a 31-goal scorer.
Been a harbinger of tough times for the Oilers. They've been outscored 16-5 in their last 6 second periods.
Now, well, you look at that first period, Jack, and they had 11 hits in the first period, 7 by defenseman Edmonton. Only 4 from the 12 forwards. Needs to be ratcheted up.
Boldy gives it up. Middleton jumping down the left wing, pushed one wide, and then a drive by Faber, spun the corner by Pickard.
Yeah, and
And what
plus,
you're
you
talking
know,
about there is a much heavier forecheck. I
Absolutely.
imagine.
Get on the forecheck, make some defensemen here, footsteps,
Checking
turn a puck
stats.
over to start to spend some
well,
time
on my
in the
phone, the
offensive zone.
podcast most of the time. I'm checking stats. I don't think the Oilers had any power play goals.
Clipped the side of the net, Kaprizov. Skate into it. Took a
They told
hard
my
check
stat
there,
from being
shrugged it off,
outscored,
stays with
excuse
it.
me.
Beautiful spin move, hard to the net, short side. Save Gustafsson, rebound, and Gustafsson able to keep it out.
Which, you know,
Good move
doesn't
by
help.
Hyman. We didn't see a lot of this in the first period, but we
You also
talked
go
about
lose
bringing the
games
puck
where
to
you
the
allow
net.
more
Bob Stauffer
goals.
talked about the forecheck. I talked about the physicality. Has to be ratcheted up. Has to be more urgency. And right there,
Draisaitl got 13 of them this year, and he pulls it back to Bouchard off the draw. Nugent Hopkins. Oilers in search of the equalizer. McDavid hit another post. Again going short side on Gustafsson.
Alright, let's check the stats on this game.
McDavid. Draisaitl, timer scored, we're tied. Right
I'm sorry, they didn't get any 5x5 goals. So, I guess
And this crowd easily its loudest all night. 1-1.
to find him. This is the first sequence, and McDavid's running a couple bars, as you mentioned. That one on the forehand side, on the backhand side in the first period. This is a beautiful little play here. That little spin backhand pass by McDavid. Receives it on the forehand, spins, knows exactly where Draisaitl is.
so. My one season series, unfortunately.
You heard John Shannon talk about discipline being a huge factor in this third period. They've got to get away from taking those penalties. This has by far been the best period for the Edmonton Oilers in the last 2.5 months. They have been dynamic. They've closed out wins, and they've been able to come from behind, but they're relentless so far in this third.
Eriksson Ek and Perry engaged. Eriksson Ek able to tag back on side, and now Minnesota looks to assert itself in the offensive zone. Kaprizov to Chisholm. Brodin fires, scores!
This one overall can always cheat because obviously
2-1 Minnesota.
when I saw Daniel work this ref, I knew the referee was going to be god awful.
This line once again, puck in the offensive zone, they find possession. They have been all over it the entire night and have been able to maintain that pressure and hem whatever line they're up against in. And this shot here, just a lot of traffic in front of Calvin Pickard. For Brodin has a lot of time to walk in. And actually, this one just goes through. You know, for Pickard, he has that glove in the spot, and he gets a big chunk of it, but it plows through. But I mean,
McDavid, Draisaitl, and Corey Perry.
I mean, it should have been a hold on for a while, but you know.
Face-off for one of the rare times tonight. And now it's Hartman in front. Great shot, score! And Matt Boldy in transition has his second of the night. And for the first time this evening,
just a joke.
Minnesota has a 2-goal lead. It's 3-1
This rest was so bad.
Finds Boldy, and he finishes it off. And little bobble here by Ceci, but it's the pressure once again.
It's gonna be a bad referee. Wait till we come to FCC match.
Just getting in aggressively, you're going to see Hartman. He tries to throw this aggressively through, but the change-up finds Boldy. As you can see, Nurse was in the right position, but because this puck is slow, Boldy takes the inside track, changes the angle, that quick release again, his second of the game.
Draisaitl able to reel it in, power play at 25 seconds. McDavid to Draisaitl, backhander, hit his own man Hyman. Return to Bouchard at the point. This unit most of the time in the offensive zone. Draisaitl fires off the back, rebound, score! Hyman tucks it home!
The problem was for Oilers to get any 5-5 goals.
Puts the Oilers within 3-2.
David just sets things in motion, but just keep moving that puck around, give Minnesota credit. They were defending, they were battling, but eventually that hard pass by Draisaitl from the side. Zach Hyman flares out, and he finds the loose change and jams it home. This is kind of a shot, I believe, by Draisaitl. Gets deflected.
Play to the opposite corner, Merrill. Now Mermis coughed it up. Steal by Ryan McLeod. Desharnais shot. Guided to the corner. Another shot. Save made. Down and out. Gustafsson still loose. Four-player pile up. Grabbed by Corey.
All right, so yeah. After the podcast, I got a lot more done what's going on.
20-4,
but you know.
3 goals. The Oilers pouring it on. Fire it in. Hyman behind. Spinning. Still loose. Saucering. Over to Leon Draisaitl. Couldn't get it to McDavid. Bouchard held it in brilliantly. Zuccarello shoots at the empty net and scores. Wild, buck 27 to play.
And that was your final.
A second whack at it. Minnesota bent but doesn't break. And it's Zuccarello with a second opportunity.
And it's slapped down the ice.
Oh, that's a fun exploit. That's actually a very informative YouTuber. No text to speech. I suggest you.
First time since mid-December.
Check out his YouTube. Wow.
Looking for a stronger start against the Oilers based on their past 2
And this was
meetings.
the nightcap of Canada. I guess it was Saturday.
Both teams really looking for some consistency.
I love the oil
Connor
drops
McDavid.
at center line.
Looking for Hyman, and it was
It's
picked
just
up
ice.
momentarily,
Still, well, technically it's
the
center
other way on
line.
the Flames, Walker
That was right
Duehr.
about
A
that.
pass in front tip. Home by Nazem Kadri, and there's the game's first goal. 1-0 for the Flames.
That's how I knew we were
Goal
a
number
long game.
21 on the season for Nazem Kadri, who's been heating up of late.
Right there off the stick on the entry. And then the Flames just go to the net. Just a great job to
I
drive
think the
right
Oilers
to the
fell
middle by
to
Conway.
a
Perfect
wild
little
card
feed
spot
by Duehr.
again.
Elevation on the backhand chip. Goes up over
While
the
we
top of the
watch
glove-hand
highlights,
side
I
of Skinner,
mean,
and a 1-0 lead. We
double
just talked
check
about the
before.
start of this game.
For Peltier, but no shot. Peltier
But my
battling to get that puck.
funny foot in my mouth.
To it, kept in.
And it all falls out wrong card.
Shoots. Skinner the stop.
They somehow managed
To the
to
point,
stay in
Mackenzie
third.
Weegar takes a look, finds Mangiapane, pass to the middle, back to Mangiapane.
Oh, but missed up the tiebreaker over LA.
Skinner shuts the door, and the Oilers back home to Hyman.
Oh yeah, they have a game ahead over LA.
Pass blocked by
So,
Shillington.
which ironically, they play LA tonight. So,
And it's Vladar again up to the task.
tonight is a huge game.
Lights out to start the last battle of Alberta as well. Facing a lot of rubber early in that one. Here's
It's kind of
Paul
weird they
now.
keep wearing heads
Moving
classic
it to Zary.
uniforms. I mean, very cool, but I think it defeats the purpose of wearing it so much.
And just like that, the
It was like
Flames
whenever
are
the
off
jackets
and running
get,
against
it
two
was like whenever the
undefeated
jackets I do
Alberta
first name series
in the
jerseys
battle.
on in 25.
There's been a couple chances at
I just realized something. It's on Saint's birthday. I wonder if they did it on purpose.
They've been able to transition the puck up. This is a beautiful little sauce pass into the middle. And for
Wonder if they did it on
so
purpose.
he just absolutely
Pass too far for McDavid, cut off by Hunt. In front of the Oilers bench, the Flames steal. Backlund moves in with Hunt.
I can't believe it took me that long to realize, like,
Shoots.
meanwhile, as I was freed, I'm thinking at first, it's like, okay, this is gonna be a stupid long night. Instead of going to bed, I was like, okay, maybe we can make a comeback.
take it away.
Spoiler alert, the Oilers did not
And
make
then
a comeback.
turnover once again. We talked about this. Puck battles, turnovers have cost Edmonton in this game early, and it costs here with Hannafin pinching down. Nice pass by Backlund to find him, and he zips that one far side.
I think my father is back. Yes.
Flames with 10 shorthanded goals this season. Here's a lane to the net for Draisaitl. Oh, and he collides hard with Vladar.
He was pushed in, or else for a challenge there. If he wasn't pushed, I'll get an easy challenge with the Flames. Thankfully he was okay.
Goal number 36 of the season for Zach Hyman, tying his career high. The Oilers are back in it.
Puts the shoulder down. Now does get bumped into by Shillington, and then bam, he runs right into Vladar. Weegar thought there should have been a call. And that was top speed for Draisaitl too, trying to tuck in and get to the backhand to the forehand, and then the ensuing play, puck to the net, stay with it. But there it is there. I mean, that's a clipping play. Royce shoved from behind, no penalty, no arms were up. Vladar, good job by him to get right back up, make the first save, but he can't.
Yeah, if it wasn't a push, that would have been a clear goal to offensive Draisaitl and no goal.
Thank you, Scott. Second period.
But you have to factor in the push. That's actually part of Rule 69. Yes, I kid you not. Goal territory is Rule 69.
We showed earlier, Draisaitl was feeling it on the bench.
Oh my god, I can't remember what to do. Maybe that's why it's so hard to call.
And here's a breakaway. Hyman's in. He scores.
See, this is what got my false hopes up. I was like, okay, maybe Warriors are going to come back. Maybe I don't. Maybe I could just suck down some coffee or get a Pepsi after match, which I did.
In goals for Zach Hyman, who's up to 37.
And rely on
Putting
caffeine.
the Oilers within one.
What a pass. Two Calgary
But
defenders. This is a big hit by Coleman.
yeah,
That's on Connor McDavid. He flattens him in the offensive zone, but the puck pops to Draisaitl. He's
Buddy happy with he has a clean head and a body slam is a clean hit. Like,
And that's on Connor McDavid. He flattens him.
where's the puck?
This is a big hit by Coleman. Boom. And that's on Connor McDavid.
And
This is a big hit by Coleman. Boom. And that's on Connor McDavid. He flattens him in the offensive zone, but the puck pops
you know,
to
body
Draisaitl.
slams are
He
on
zips
into
this
boards
one
is
through.
legal.
Weegar gets a big chunk.
It's actually not.
Who's on the breakaway? He makes
But
a
HO refs
power
are
move to the
bozos.
backhand side elevation up over top of Vladar.
And we've got a fight that breaks
They weren't. If the HO refs didn't suck, they wouldn't have to begin challenges.
Coleman trying to answer back.
Yeah, Mark was pissed off because someone messed with his captain. I like how he just rips his jersey off like F you, bozo.
I mean, the glove shed pretty quickly. It was Janmark. He got about 7 or 8, 9 right hands going. And then
I
Coleman
definitely get that
responded
fight
with a
with
couple right
Janmark.
hands himself.
A Janmark.
Janmark a little
Yeah,
bigger
Janmark
in
gets
this
that fight win.
exchange here, and he got the right hand in the groove early. But everyone
That made me so happy to see him get his ass beat for that bullshit hit.
To the point, one-timer from steered aside by Stuart Skinner.
Man, I keep forgetting to take my cough medicine.
Jonathan Huberdeau, parked behind the net, all the way to Hunt.
It helps, but the problem is, it's only 12 hours, so I have to wait till 5 a.m. to take it, so I need to be better about taking it.
Thanks to Dryden Hunt's first of the season. Dryden Hunt's got a rocket.
I like how I do try to go incognito with just an All-Star Game jersey, but with Calgary scored, you celebrate like, bro, you try to go incognito, just pretend you're not happy when Calgary scores.
Has to go high because he has to get over the sprawled player in front of the net, and that's Corey Perry.
Back to Hannafin, to the point. It's Rasmus Anderson. Hannafin wants it, shoots. Loose in front, not cleared. Anderson to Sari. Keeps Hannafin, scores!
It's funny if you
His second of the night.
Yeah, Fox, you do power play goals.
And it's 5-2 for the Calgary
5-2 what?
Sets a new career high in goals. Noah Hannafin, that was the third time that he had 10 goals in a season. His first one that he had in this game, that's his 11th. This power play by the Flames. The first blast saved by Skinner. Right there, a good chance to whack at it by Backlund, but it gets put right back out to Anderson. Past to Zary, and he finds that cross seam right to Hannafin.
He just tried. He realized what was going on, but he just tried to load too late. But hey.
A couple in this game.
Eventually to Anderson.
I hate with Slater Nurse gets.
Over by Nurse, a big hit by Ekholm in the corner as Huberdeau's shaken up. Back on his feet though. Giving Ekholm a couple of cross checks.
This is going to get heated here. This is going to boil over.
And here's Perry dropping the mitts.
Here we go.
So another disturbance and it's boiling over once again.
Well, you saw this coming. It was Ekholm on Huberdeau first. Huberdeau with a couple good cross checks. No arms well. And they're still having a conversation here through the line.
So,
I mean, gloves are up right there. And Perry once again engaged with Weegar in that corner who came all the way down into the mix. A willing two grizzled veterans there. Half words going off the ice. And then here's the hit by Ekholm on Huberdeau. And Huberdeau gets up and gives him a couple solid cross checks in the number. And puts the big man down, and then everybody converges in, and then Perry and Weegar go at it. Gets up and gives him a couple solid cross checks in the number, and puts the big man down, and then everybody converges in, and then Perry and Weegar go at it. They're letting it play. Wow.
really put the alcohol, but excuse me,
But his value is just skyrocketing here, especially in his performance, but how he's played this entire season. So 7.5 to go here. Chris Knobloch doing the full Patrick Waugh style as we saw Patrick Waugh do it real awfully early recently. Here's Hyman near the net.
probably one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Coleman all the way down the ice, and he puts it home. Blake Coleman's team leading 23rd of the season. It's 6-2 for the Flames.
Throwing them down the ice, and one might go in. Good chance here for Hyman, looking for his hat trick, and this bobbled around right by McDavid, and Coleman right down Main Street said, I'm not wasting any. Had a strong game. He picked up his first assist and first point as a Flame. Been a physical player as well in this game.
Chance for Janmark, and he puts it home.
You know, we're going to put back in this if we didn't pull the goalie so early.
Had the spirited scrap earlier with Blake Coleman after a big hit on Connor McDavid.
If I could English, that'd be great.
To that, just a little puck that slips through everybody, and he says, thank you. Kind of a little back pass that goes right through everybody, but Janmark, with his speed still built up, is able to pick it up, go to the backhand. And
So,
Backlund, pass blocked by Nurse, puck cleared. Dying seconds of this one.
that was bad.
That's going to do it. The Calgary Flames with their first victory in the Battle of Alberta.
Season series is now 2-1. Don't forget we're servicing money for charity. Don't forget to put that back up. I apologize. Scan for QR code. Anyways, I have no idea what I was calling father like. This was annoying because every time they got briefed on, they acted like they were.
And good afternoon to you. With Danny
Excuse
Higginbotham,
me.
I'm Steve Cangelosi. No team in the regular season was better last year than Cincinnati. None was worse than Toronto. And with Brandon Vasquez sold to Monterrey, veteran Sergio Santos and Corey Baird are the strike tandem today, with Aaron Bupenza off the bench. More on that in a moment.
Foul,
Matt Miazga is suspended. Miles Robinson is at the center of
what I'm talking about, but he
victory in his
probably should
club
have yelled
debut.
for consent
No
to do on
conversation
Toronto
about the
because
visiting Reds begins without the Italian imports Insigne and Bernardeschi. Cincinnati dominant in this stadium. 41 home points last year, 2 shy of the Major League Soccer record for a single season set in 2018.
Don't forget, Cincinnati finished last year with 69 points.
Underway. Every time Acosta touches the ball, you'll get a reaction from the crowd. Fouled in the middle of the park.
That was the obvious yellow, man.
Sellout crowd's delight. Osorio beginning his 12th year with Toronto and his first as a club captain. We have our first yellow card of the afternoon. Tracking here, Richie Larea, first game back with Toronto in his third stint with the club.
This was probably one of the worst penalty calls I've seen.
It is no call.
The reason that Larea goes down is because one foot hits the other when he's in the box.
Trips over
You see, his
himself.
right leg is the one that's made contact with. That is outside the box. Then as he goes in, his right leg catches his left leg. That makes him then go over. And that's probably where the referee has just been caught out, because it's such a difficult angle for him to tell. But this has to be taken away. It's not a penalty.
No penalty.
What we want to do is have our wing-backs to be inverted.
In fact,
driving
that the
inside.
free kick even stood was a joke.
Thus, Insigne over the free kick, straight for goal. Oh, Celentano with the punch just in a nick of time. Still ball in the 6, up to challenge for that. And now Bernardeschi on the half volley, and this will come back. Plays it short. Keller up to challenge. Oh, and a save made by Sean Johnson. Cincinnati going for the highlight reel. First test for Johnson. Keller plays it
Troy
short.
was diving all freaking game.
Keller up to challenge. Oh, and a save made by Sean Johnson. Cincinnati going for the highlight reel. First test for Johnson. And he keeps the ball out.
Such a joke,
What
man.
he does sometimes, it's not pleasing on the eye, so he doesn't get the recognition he deserves, but it enables players then to go and advance in front of him.
Santos dispossessing Toronto, and he is fouled in the process.
Really wants to find a time as opposed to his better.
Petretta is carded. Lucho, top of the box. Orellano save made. Sean Johnson is there. Didn't get all of it. Luca Orellano looking for his first
Sean
in
Johnson with all the
MLS.
time wasting was
For
annoying.
Honduras.
He actually got carded for it. He was sacked at half.
Successor now to Michael Bradley. Acosta running into the danger area. Santos, the return for Acosta. Broken
Oh,
up.
we did shove
It's out for a corner.
on goal. That's weird.
Yuya Kupa, long range, juggled a bit by Johnson, but
You think
covers.
that
Another free kick. Orellano backs off. It's all Lucho. Was he going straight for goal? flag stays down. Bernadeschi will get on this. Has Owuzo making a run. Able to lay this off. Insigne! Oh, he hit Owuzo with the shot. It deflects. And it'll come back the other way. The worst luck possible for Toronto FC.
Mr. Walker would have anything
Acosta
at
top
all.
of the 18. Good defensive play. The tackle made by Flores. 18. Good Toronto FC.
Mean.
Acosta. Worst luck possible for
I mean, that should be a
Toronto
penalty
FC.
kick for Cincinnati. I mean,
Acosta top luck possible for Toronto FC. Acosta top of the 18. Good defensive play. The tackle made by Flores. And that's all. The first half comes to an end. We are scoreless in Cincinnati. Lorenzo Insigne starts over the ball to start.
hey, it
The
is good
second
hardly
half
writing
of play.
effort tomorrow. Not really.
And
My
we're
grandpa,
underway.
way before I scored, had a horrifying
I
accident
think
with
that's
rain, so
something that's
excuse
very
me to see
beneficial
people
for the way that John Herdman
riding
wants to play.
a
Obviously,
simple
the win
rain,
probability
so
still favours Cincinnati, but it's been a great performance for Toronto.
Released by Osorio, attacking the box. Bernadeschi with a shot, save made. Celentano still loose in the 18. Now Insigne with a chance blocked away. The flag did go up. One back by Toronto and on the front foot again. Bernadeschi no longer with the blonde hair. Different look for the man this year. Now cut centrally off the left foot, takes a deflection and over the bar. Maybe the best chance of the afternoon for Toronto FC. The outswinger, Flores up for it. That's headed off the line. Bernadeschi, and on bounce, it's handled by Celentano.
It's all
He's
about
Celentano.
communication. This is when you listen, when John Herdman speaks, he says we need
Actually
experience within the team.
put the ball in
Robinson
play
takes
fast.
the direct route, brought down by Acosta, able to lay this off, played in, Santos, save made! Johnson up to the task again. And the corner earned by Cincinnati. Orellano, far side. O'Neal is there. Called for the foul, though, and a card coming out of the pocket as well. This is the third caution of the day, all to TFC players. Kubo, back heel, has Lucho. This is Acosta! Cutting down the
I
angle,
think Charles
Sean
Luck really
Johnson.
got
It'll
3
go out
cards
for
up
a
to that
corner.
point.
Acosta able to play this ball in, read well by Toronto.
I think Charles
Ruddy,
Luck
fouled
to
by
escape
Kubo.
without a red card that match. And that was the worst foul. That's the worst yellow card call I've ever seen.
Fouled by Kubo. Well by Toronto. Marshall Ruddy fouled by Kubo. This is Kubo. Able to work this ball in. Falls to the top of the 18. Woboda with a chance. This is still loose. And Acosta put it off the top of the netting.
We go into these last 10 or so minutes, you look at Rosted, the role that he's going to have to play as well, because O'Neal's gone off, and it was very specific, the role that he played, as in terms of going man for man on Acosta at times.
Well, now we get a yellow card for time wasting to the keeper, Sean Johnson.
Honestly, time wasting should be a straight red.
Now the referee blows the final whistle, and a well-earned point for Toronto FC to
Well
start
put
the
my
year
ass.
on the road against the #1 team in the league last year.
All they did was delay the. All they did was still time waste for a draw. Like, that's pathetic. Wouldn't expect anything less for a team owned by the Maple Leafs. So, anyways, I forgot to make a NASCAR prediction, but we're just gonna look at the first.
So Larry's estimating Joey Logano, when he does his pass-through, will go.
And good afternoon to you. With Danny Higginbotham, I'm Steve Cangello.
Okay, it's only 10 minutes, so we'll watch that. NASCAR highlights, because I only got to see the end of the race. Man, I swear, like, every Easter team's coming on my crap list by someday, because we're all just poop heads. I think my dad's doing yard work, excuse me, while I can. No, maybe talking to the neighbor about stuff. Anyways, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't need if I didn't need anything. So let's
and better Health 400.
weird drive-through for Logano apparently had illegal gloves, which I guess were as fireproof.
Thank you very much. Drivers,
You're welcome. I've been traditions with Superstar and Coke 600 on my way home with Indy 500, but this kickoff was about 30 minutes before the race.
So Larry's estimating Joey Logano, when he does his pass-through, will go 1.5 to 1 3/4 laps down. The good thing for Logano is he'll be the only car laps down should there be an early caution, but he's not eligible for that free pass because of it. Green flag in Atlanta.
Should really caution. Oh boy, he was fair.
It's the Kyle and Kyle show on the inside.
Big run coming on the outside. Todd Gill and Push McDowell already. Bush up for a block.
Michael McDowell.
I mean, we're racing way too aggressively from lap 1.
Because he knows that
Can't win for racing lap 1, but you sure as heck can't lose on lap 1.
You're going to want to be in the middle lane, so you better get off the bottom as quick as you can.
Well, why is that? A little bit more banking. You get trapped on the bottom like you...
Trouble! One car slides to the infield, Austin Dillon, and they pile up behind him.
That's 2 weeks in a row early out for Austin Dillon. I don't know how much damage he has, but there's a bunch of
I like
them,
how the wreck was so massive, you couldn't even see off through the smoke.
You got
Grayson
in this, Bell. There's a right rear. I think Austin may get away with just that tire damage.
Just let us know what we got to work on.
If you watch here, these cars right in through here all start stacking up as they catch them. Accordion effect. We've saw it at Daytona time and time again. Look at the accordion back here.
What happened was Todd Gilliland trying to make a hole for Michael McDowell to get up in that preferred lane in the middle. Stacked that whole lineup really hard.
Those guys had nowhere to go. Didn't see it. Landed right in their lap.
What a mess. Watch Todd Gilliland, the 38 car right here. He's going to check up to try to make a hole for Michael McDowell, and it checks up this whole line. And all of a sudden, that accordion just gets deep.
Denny Hamlin just missed the
The accordion effect was bad.
67 races. Finally got his first career pole, and he's got the nose of that car in the wind. Denny Hamlin goes Hamlin.
Yeah, Hamlin's
sliding
trying to do a
down
little
toward
bit
the
of yard
apron
work.
in turn number 1, and caution is out. Hamlin was in 6th place.
I wonder if that's like a backup pace car or an actual pace car.
Him and Kyle Busch on the bottom. Kyle comes up, gets into his left rear corner, and turns him around.
Yeah, and that would look like the classic case of one going up, one coming down. These
Yeah,
cars
missed
are
most
just,
of this,
I mean, that was
but
pretty heavy
that's why
contact,
that was
but they're light going through the front straightaway like
not
that
the match.
through the quad oval.
From the 8.
Totally Denny Hamlin's fault.
It pulled him in. You could hear him lift, too.
Blaney outside of McDowell. Hold your breath.
Big gap on that outside. See him locked together on the bottom.
3 wide. Was that Reddick moving up? And Gilliland and Logano on the bottom, trying to steal some points here. Michael McDowell started from pole. Here he comes to the end of stage 1. He gets the green and white checker
Looks
flag.
like that one, stage 1.
Blaney, Chastain, Larson, and Busch, the top 5. Wow.
Do I lift and go to the next corner, or can I clear him?
Pit road is closed. The points
That's
paying window
stage 2.
opens in 2 laps.
That's what my center looks like.
And
Now he gets Daytona to the yellow line. The driver that does that may incur a penalty. It's optional. NASCAR can review it. If you drive below the double line to improve your position, you will get a penalty.
He certainly got rimmed.
Oh,
reckon.
No, Logano, Busher, Hamlin pile up on the last lap of stage 2.
Yeah, and that was just a late block from what I saw right there.
Austin Cindric will win the stage. Review, Cindric has won the stage from Kyle Larson. There you see them out in front as Busher got into the wall, and then Logano swept up, and boom.
Let's just skip ahead to the last lap.
Guys don't have anybody behind them in that second row.
Was
there.
Awesome.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
It's all going to come down to getting into 3, I think.
And plus, just more.
Here comes the energy. Here comes the support from the back. That third row.
Without any car, that's usually around the time we wrap up.
Does he block? Does he block high? Does he block low? Here it comes. Kyle Busch to the middle, shooting a gap. No help with Kyle Busch.
Oh, Suarez right alongside him. 3 wide. Off turn 4. Here they come to the flag. 3 abreast.
Suarez won by 0.003 seconds.
I think it's Blaney. Unbelievable. 3 wide finish. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Scoring.
Finish is under review.
Scoring has the margin between the first 3 cars at 0.00 seconds.
How awesome was that?
How about that? Freeze frame, stop motion to the line. That's too close to call. Unbelievable.
I think they all win. Unbelievable. That was awesome.
That's too close to call.
Picture right here, I know Suarez had won because you can. It's kind of blurry, but you can see his splitter.
Unbelievable.
There, so.
I think they all win. Unbelievable. That was awesome.
NASCAR is reviewing.
99, 12 in the 8. Race clear is the 99.
How about that? Daniel Suarez, the 32-year-old from Monterrey, Mexico, gets his 2nd Cup career win. His first one came last June at Sonoma.
This is a very popular win. Daniel Suarez, I said it last week in Daytona, he was in that picture at the end of that thing. Boy, was he here again at Atlanta.
Yeah, and this last half a lap was just absolutely unbelievable.
Hey, race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News content,
so yeah,
and the
that
best
was
clips
bad.
from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to
All right. Welcome to your future predictions portion, where I tried to predict. Oh, the future. Ooh. Verstappen's my world champion pick. So I think for Oilers, finally. Bounce back with a win. Versus for Kings. It's still, I think it would be one Wednesday, but I'll be down to Cincinnati for the second leg of the Champions Cup. Surely they wouldn't make them play 4 games to 5 days. Thank God. I think they beat the Blues this time. I think they win the second leg 1-0, so that would be 3-0 aggregate. If they win, if they beat Chicago, which I'll be hosting a watch party for. 2-0. Even F1 on Saturday, which I'll probably have to watch here, so I can do a watch party. I think Max is, man. I think unfortunately. Oh, I think I know who I'm going to raid today. They think they'll go. They think I'm not gonna go like this late. Max Verstappen, gonna win. I think Leclerc is gonna start the season with a podium. And I think Russell is gonna round out with podium. Remember, it's a Saturday race. So yeah, we're actually approaching an hour overall. So that is a perfect place to end it. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. God bless. I still believe that Jesus is Lord. And whether permitting, I will see you Tuesday to work on my farm again. I serve permitting because there's a chance of severe weather tomorrow. So we're gonna see a we're gonna go see great streamer. Even a better person. So yeah, I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.